Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video today on the Bodybuilding News Network. As always, I'm your host, Saunch. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out this video. In today's video, or one of today's videos, we're going to be covering the Muscle Contest Rio, where the Pro Women's Wellness battled it out for another Wellness Olympia qualification and points. To qualify for the Olympia, we have 5 competitors here in the first call out the awards recipients, as we always like to do here on the channel. And from what I can say, a lot of these ladies came in phenomenal shape. We see a couple people coming in and making their debut in the IFBB Pro, also specifically the Wellness. So let's go ahead and start off with our first competitor on the list, winning the Olympia qualification. Not a newcomer to the channel. I know we haven't done a lot of wellness coverage, but I'm doing my best to make that right, to increase the coverage of some of these ladies' divisions, of these women divisions. Julia CHITARRA is the winner of this year's Muscle Contest Rio in the Women's Pro Wellness division. And like I said, she is a frequent flyer. We've seen her a few times on this channel. Just in 2022, she was at the Boston Pro in the Wellness, just March 3rd, around there, where she placed 3rd in Wellness. And the weekend prior to that, she was at the Arnold Classic Ohio, where she placed 4th in that division. Now, she definitely was a favorite coming into the show. She's had a lot of phenomenal placings. She also placed 5th at the most recent Olympia in Wellness. So an Olympian top 5 contender. It was a solid prediction, seeing her come into this show, that she was going to be battling it out for that 1-2 spot, regardless of who shows up at that show. Luckily for her, she only had 5 competitors to fight against, so the comparisons were very easy. You didn't have to jumble around people to see everyone get their shot at standing next to the projected first place person. Everyone was on the stage together, and I think that was a great opportunity for some of these newcomers to stand up against an Olympian in their division and see how they compare. Now, obviously, like I said, Julia CHITARRA winning this show was definitely a safe pick, and she's going to go to the Olympia again. She was racking up quite a bit of points, but now that she has that Olympia qualification, I'm assuming that she's going to take the rest of the year off. I've asked for a comment from her, but I did not get a reply, so no biggie, no harm, no foul. Expect her to take the rest of the year off and then roll into the Olympia hungry to improve on that 5th place finish at last year's Women's Wellness Olympia. So best of luck, Julia, with the rest of her competitive season. Next up in 2nd place, we have TARCILA MOURA. Apologies, of course, but she goes by Tarci on Instagram. She is the 2nd place finisher at this year's the children upstairs are just slamming their feet, so I can just hear it through my ceiling. Gotta get this apartment. But anywho, no disrespect to Tarci, but she placed 2nd at this show, and I think that was a very good improvement for her. The last time we saw her was at the Muscle Contest Brazil Pro, making her pro debut in Wellness, where she placed 7th. Before that, just 1 month prior, was when she won her pro card, I believe, at the Worldwide Amateur Olympia in Brazil, where she placed 4th in the Wellness Class B. Now, I'm not sure how that correlates into a pro card being 4th place, but that is what the record says. So obviously, congratulations on that pro card win, and big congratulations on this 2nd place finish, from 7th to 2nd, is a massive improvement for her. I'm sure she's happy with that placing, with that improvement. Looking at the photos from her placings from this most recent show, I put together a nice collage for you so you can see just kind of what she's been able to accomplish over these just short 12-ish months, less than that. And I think she's been able to put together a really good package. I will say from the back, I know you can't get too hard and too conditioned, but just a little sharper, I think, from the back. But overall, very good, complete physique. Phenomenal glutes. I guess I didn't talk about Julia too much, so I do apologize, Julia, but her winning the show just kind of speaks volumes to her physique as well. But big congratulations to TARCILA MOURA on a second place. Massive improvement in this 2022 competitive calendar for her. So best of luck in her future endeavors. In third place, we have Michelle or Michelle. It's probably just Michelle. Michelle IBATA. Apologies, of course, if I butchered that one. But Michelle coming in third place here. I think that's a really good placing for her. Again, one of those competitors. She's made some improvements from her 2021 Monterey. Words are hard, guys, but words do have meanings, so I'll continue to improve on mine as long as you bear with me here on the channel. But placing fifth last October at the Monterey Pro, the IFBB Monterey Pro, and before that, also turning pro at the Worldwide Amateur Olympia in Brazil last year. She placed first in the Wellness Class A. So again, another competitor turning pro last year, jumping right into another show and doing very well. First call out in her first pro show, and then making some improvements and landing in this top three, I think is really good. I think it spells a good future for her. She has great structure, phenomenal conditioning. I love seeing a little bit of delt definition on these side shots. And then overall, just great development in the legs. I like seeing the quad sweep on the outside. Obviously, phenomenal glute development from the side shots and from the rear. Very full, good teardrops. Just great overall physique. And hey, got some calves on there. I love seeing calves. I'm not sure what anyone is going to be doing moving forward on the competition side. They haven't announced it, and they haven't privied me to those sneak peeks. But of course, I'll tag it in the comment sections once I know. But congratulations, Michelle, on this top three finish. In fourth place, we have RENATA GUARACIABA. Apologies, of course, I know I butchered that one, but she ended up in fourth place here. And I think that that is a big jump up for her from her 10th place placing at the Muscle Contest Brazil Pro, where she placed top 10. And I think just kind of looking at the photos, this collage, if you will, I think that she's kind of worked around with her physique and how she's been able to present it. I think that looking at these earlier shows, especially when she placed 10th here, she's changed up her way of presenting the physique. And then also she looks like she's coming in a little bit harder. And then also the lighting is helping a lot as well. This Brazil Pro show all the way on the right with the green background, it's a little darker. It's a little harder to see the conditioning, the separations, the lines, things that we're looking for. And here at this most recent Muscle Contest Rio Pro in the women's wellness, I think it's the lighting was spot on, really emphasized and complemented these ladies' physiques. And I know that they're all very proud of what they're able to do at this show. So congratulations, RENATA. Maybe it's just RENATA. You know, words are hard again, guys. But hey, beautiful physique, phenomenal structure, great flow. These ladies are just really, really impressive. And And I can't believe I get paid to make these videos. So it's super fun, great physiques. But let's go ahead and finish up the last competitor here. Last but certainly not least, DEBORA PEREIRA. I think I got that one spot on, actually. Probably not, guys. Apologies, of course, if I butchered it. But for DEBORA, this one was a little tricky. You guys know how I am, and I don't take the easy route out. So I had to do quite a bit of digging here, and I was able to find DEBORA. She was competed recently. I had to dig through her Instagram actually to find these shots. But she did the Brazil Masters and turned pro in the, I believe it was the 45 plus, but apologies, it could have been the 35. Turning pro in this show and then making her pro debut just last weekend at this Muscle Contest Rio. Now, 5 out of 5, you know, not a knock to her at all. It was pretty intense lineup. But hey, first call out in her pro debut as a Masters competitor. That's nothing to, what's the saying? Snuff your nose or scoff your, I don't know. Words are hard, guys. But that'll do it. That'll do it for my coverage of this show, the 2022 IFBB Pro Muscle Contest Rio, where we had the women's wellness division. Now, this does look like the inaugural Muscle Contest Rio Pro, as there wasn't one previously. So we look forward to seeing the future of this show. As always, check the description of the video for all the links of these athletes. Support the athletes, follow them, check out their sponsors and their affiliates. While you're at it, also check out all of my links at the bottom of the description of this video. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for stopping in and checking out another episode on the Bodybuilding News Network. As always, I'm your host, Saunch, and I'll see you guys in the next one.